It is high noon in the beautiful city of Rock Hill, South Carolina. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. You're on 710 radio. And you know how I usually start it with my little PSA.
Are you feeling of yourself? Is your mood on its way down? You could be suffering from low THC, also known as cannabinoid deficiency, caused by 77 years of government interference via prohibition. Do you live in a medical cannabis state or the District of Columbia? Are you over the age of 18 and seeking non-toxic natural health, well-being, and peace of mind? Ask your doctor if cannabis may be right for you. After 10,000 years of recorded human use and 77 years of failed prohibition on the world's most extensively tested plant, the results are in. Cannabis has no known lethal dose and is arguably the safest and most comprehensive therapeutic substance known to man. Cannabis remained in the United States pharmacopoeia until 1941. And cannabinoids are currently patented by the federal government as an anti-inflammatory. U.S. patent 6630507. Human brains have cannabinoid receptors. Cannabinoids are lubricants in the human body. Due to prohibition, our bodies have been denied essential lubrication. Imagine never changing or adding to the oil in your car. The use of cannabis for low THC may cause immediate relief, including a general feeling of well-being, chronic smiling or laughing, feelings of euphoria, increased creativity or clarity, a greater appreciation for music and art, the desire to dance, increased feelings of inspiration, compassion or unity, a need for truth and justice, or you may wake feeling more well-rested than usual. It's undetermined to know exactly how many symptoms the use of cannabis may alleviate because of federal prohibition. There were dozens identified in the 1909 Eli Lilly Pharmaceutical Handbook. Currently, over 80% of the population supports the right to use cannabis therapeutically, and 92% of its users have declared significant non-toxic relief. The most common side effects, which are usually mild to moderate and may fade or disappear completely over time, are dry mouth and drowsiness. Other more serious side effects can include growing and repairing brain cells and DNA or improve vision, may prevent Alzheimer's, dementia, glaucoma, nausea, and suicide, may provide relief from autism, asthma, anorexia, arthritis, AIDS, cancer, Crohn's, depression, epilepsy, fibromyalgia, gout, IBS, insomnia, MS, migraine, pain, Parkinson's, PTSD, and spasticity. Use caution while driving or doing other physical activities until you know how cannabis affects you. May cause paranoia or nervousness, specifically caused by real-life government intervention in your quest for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in the USA. Ask your doctor if cannabis may be right for you. Brought to you as a public service announcement by the People's Plant, a campaign of conscience.
Hey, and I suffer from all that right now because I am in one of those states that is applied THC. Hey, welcome back. Hey, you in tune to 710 Radio, Rosemary's World of Cannabis. And today I got a good one for you. Hey, New Jersey, can we talk? Hey, I'm going to be talking to Phil Charles. He is the owner of New Jersey Wheatman's Joint. So you know this is going to be a great conversation at best. So some of the things that we've been talking about on Facebook in the last 24 hours was about the NFL and Roger Goodell. It is 81 days before kickoff. And as we both know, players do get hurt. They can't use cannabis even if they're in a medical state. And that's wrong. So I'm asking people to come out and get them a green shirt. You know, see one of your favorite local airbrush artists, you know, shop locally on this one. If if your team is the Cowboys, the Jaguars, the Panthers, whoever, put, your favorite number on there if you want. If you don't, that's cool too. Just put the name of that team on there if you're going to opening night events there in that stadium where you live. And we're going to send a message to Mr. Goodell that that's not cool. Cannabis is a drug. It's a plant. It's natural. And he'll be surprised on how quickly people heal behind that process. So, that is what it is on that. And that's just how I feel. Also, I know there's a lot of artists in the area. And I got to out today. Hey, if you go to www.art420.com, there is a calling for artists. That's right, you heard me right. They have an art and you can get more details on that. I have a friend of mine that is hosting that event, and I have seen the work. It is beautiful. So, and I know I've seen some work in some of the states I've been in. So, all my artist friends, hey, check out art420.com so you'll know what's going on in that world. And wow, that's something really cool. I can't wait. I'm gonna go to like the gallery myself and check out some of the things that's been going on. And we was talking about yesterday about AARP. I got a chance to call AARP, but we're having such bad weather here, and I live in the woods. So when them clouds get right, I lose signal. So just as I got somebody on the phone, I got disconnected and was not able to get back through. So we're gonna make a try at that at the same one more time to see what happens with that. So stay tuned with that. Also, yes, we will be doing a Facebook page for seniors for cannabis. It's going to be for people that, that's over the age of 50 that, just want a mature area where they can sit down and actually talk about cannabis. I'm going to be looking for um, some administrators to help me on this site as well, because I have plenty of sites, but this is one I am looking for people over the age of 50 to help me on this site. So if you're interested, if you know somebody interested, hit me up on my page here on 710, or you can hit me up on my personal page, Rosemary Wallace. Instant message me there. Instagram, Miss Green Jeans. Twitter, Miss Green Jeans #1. W Miss Green Jeans. I mean, hit me up on one of those, and I'll get back with you, because I can definitely use some help on that. I think it's going to be a great idea. I want to get some product lines going as well, so I can get you guys some giveaways going real soon. And I will be bringing a lot to the community of cannabis in all aspects. Besides being in South Carolina, I want to talk about other states in the country that has a lot that's going on right now. So you guys just stay tuned on that. I'm just waiting for Bill to give us a call. I know he's kind of wrap things up on his end as well. So hey, if you're out there listening, hit me up on my Facebook page, or hit me up on speaker.com. 710 Radio, Rosemary's World Cannabis. It'd be nice to know if you're out there listening and can say hello. Let's see, what else? Oh, I don't know if y'all know Wayward Bill. Wayward Bill is one of my friends on Facebook, and he shared an interesting article, and I thought it was really cool. He showed a picture of himself um, in Rolling Stones back in 1987, but he didn't appear in it till July 1994. So that is cool. I mean, wow. Hey, celebrity, I got to give you a shout out. I let you know our seniors in the community, they stay busy, but I would like to see more people like Bill out there, letting people know how well cannabis are treating them. Hey, Willie Nelson, think about it. Tommy Chong and all the rest of them, you know, they're up in their 70s and 80s and still, out there getting it. So I'm trying to get at that level they're at. And it's because they live the cannabis lifestyle. It is a good way to go. So hats off to you, Wayward Bill. Let's see what else can we talk about real quick. Oh, guys, also, I got an event that's coming up as well with Doc Honeycutt. She does Access 21 out of Charlotte, North Carolina, and we will be doing another show. We did one last year, and she got so good rave reviews about it. She asked me back. So, hey, you want to see a great show? Tune in. I'll let you know when that's going to air. I'm going to be going to Charlotte on the 31st this month to do the taping. And also, I did a podcast with her and Charles Easley and Chill Girl from Old School 105.3, which is called 704 EPC. And it was a lot of fun, and they asked me to come back to do another show sometime in the near future. So I can't wait to hear how that podcast came out as well. So I've been staying quite busy, in the area trying to, spread the word of cannabis and everything. Uh, Good afternoon, Don Lee. Don Lee was on the show with us yesterday talking about, Speak Life and all the people that I got a chance to work with these past 4 years. And you really don't realize how quickly that time flies when you're doing what you love to do. And this is something I really love, is talk to people about cannabis and let them know how cannabis works in different people's lives, and how, the laws and everything gets kind of crazy. Oh, I found this story that I was telling y'all about yesterday, and I didn't want to say the guy's name wrong or being wrong about it. He's in Comanche County, Oklahoma. His name is Christoph Lebowski. They're looking to give him 10 years to life for 6 cannabis plants. I'm going to pull this story up for y'all real quick. This troubles me very much. He is a Marine veteran. He is facing 10 years to life. He did 3 tours with the United States Marine Corps. The veteran tried cannabis to help with his post-traumatic stress disorder and to place his restrictions. The Vasquez grow was very small and the plants was on the verge of dying. While the majority of the county is moving forward with the ideal of cannabis, Comanche County, Oklahoma wants to give a 3-tour Marine veteran, Christoph John Lavoski, 10 years to life over 6 cannabis plants. Lavoski served 3 tours, a part of the 13th Marine Exploratory Unit in 2007. He served in Iraq in 2009. He was facing pirates in 2011. He was deployed to Afghanistan. Originally from California, Lavoski stood stationed in Oklahoma, days away from retirement when local law enforcement discovered his minuscule growth. And Lavoski had an incredible hard fight with PTSD after serving our country. At one point, he was on 18 prescription pills. He was prescribed 180 Percocets a month for 10 consecutive months until his liver sustained much damage. At this point, he was prescribed Oxy. Like many of our veterans, Lavoski found himself in the middle of a loosening battle against post-traumatic stress disorder and prescription medication. That's when he decided to try cannabis. Wow, I understand. This is so crazy. Really crazy. Just a moment, guys. I missed the call. We was busy talking about Lavoski. Oh, hey, this is Rosemary from Rosemary's World of Cannabis. I'm sorry, I had it on mute and was busy talking about a fellow veteran that's in a lot of trouble in Oklahoma. How you doing today? Tell us who you are and where you're calling from. Phil, that is great. Uh-oh, we got some dead air. We're going to patch it up. Okay, repeat that again, Phil. For whatever reason, we had dead air, so we got to redo a retake on that. I'm back, guys. I don't know why we had dead air, but we got it fixed now, and I do apologize for that. We're going to have to fix it later. We have on the phone with us Phil Charles. Phil, tell everybody where you're calling from and what do you do? Yeah, that is really exciting news here in South Carolina. Matter of fact, the governor just signed it, I think, a week ago about that. It's a lot of excitement, but we still got a long way to go. We need the whole plant, and right now the bill that they have, Bill S212, that's sitting in front of the legislature, will not allow personal home growth. And I got a little, niche in my craw about the whole thing for the simple fact is this: now that we have passed hemp, the legislatures and the different people I've talked to that's written the bill or had something to do with the bill constantly tells me that they won't allow growth, but they just passed a hemp bill. How crazy is that? Yeah, that is so real. I mean, beyond belief, that is so true, and that's what the problems we have here in North and South Carolina is getting people of color to come out to even talk to you about cannabis. If they do, they talk. The first thing you want to know if they're going to be on camera. Second thing, please don't record me, or they'll make sure that nobody else that they know see them. And I mean, it's like cloak and dagger crap, and it's total craziness. I can understand for some people if you got one of them real good paying jobs, I can understand you. But if you're flipping burgers at McDonald's, who are you hiding from? Because they ain't drug testing you. I was saying that people that's out there doing. Yes, you are. Okay, we can start back where we was talking about earlier. I just answered another question. Um, that I got. I'm gonna have to go and finish something off here today. Okay, back to where we was at. Um, what I was saying is this: we have a lot of people of color that won't come out on camera or anything to talk about cannabis. Not in the South. We don't. Mhm. Yeah, it's. I mean, to me, it's a mission. I mean, I see so many people from all different levels suffering in it day in and day out because they can't get a plant that will help them, and they are not willing to take the risk. But at the same time, they're risking their bodies when they're putting all these pharmaceuticals in their bodies. I mean, I did it for years, and I'm paying for it now. But I'm on a CPAP machine because tramadol is a pain relaxer for people that have problems with knees and backs and everything else. What they fail to tell you is it messes with your heart. And when I went to go get my annual checkup through the VA, they seen something they didn't like, so they sent me for a test, and they were getting ready to do a stent on me, and I wanted a second opinion. So by me getting a second opinion, say yes, you did have a heart attack. B, we got to put you on a CPAP machine. And yes, you will be on an aspirin regimen the rest of your life. That's things you don't want to hear. Yes. And my heart doctor knows, my all my doctors know. That's the first thing I tell them, and if they can't accept it, I tell them plainly. I say, if you can't, somebody else will. I mean, I have changed doctors before, and I have no problem with doing it again. Could you repeat the question? Well, I can answer the question on both sides because I see the VA hospital here in Rock Hill, the little clinic they have here, and I also see civilian doctors. And like I said before, both doctors, my civilian and my military doctors, know that I use cannabis, and it's in my medical records. It's been in my records since ooh, way back. Are you there? Yeah, I'm still here. Okay, sure. We can go ahead and do that. Not a problem. So we're gonna go ahead and let Charles call us back. Thanks, Charles. We're gonna try this one more time. Just call us back, all right? Hey guys, Charles was technical difficulties at this time out there in New Jersey. Right now we're up on the tornado watch, so if we have to cut this a little short, you say if you hear me say I'm out, I'm out. Okay, guys. I'm just I have to go ahead and throw that out there real quick. Now let's see what is going on. Okay, but back to the story that we was talking about earlier. Where Lebowski, let me pull that up real quick. He um he had a full mental breakdown which when his wife decided to call the police for assistance like many before her did little know the disastrous result would come from reaching out help from law enforcement. When officials arrived on the scene, they called Lebowski out of his house and handcuffed him, and after being handcuffed, police brought Lebowski back inside his house. Police then searched the house for time. They did not find Lebowski's personal grove. Police asked Lebowski if he had any firearms in the house. The concern that the distraught veteran might attempt suicide. Lebowski told him he had a firearm in the master bedroom. When the police learned the presence of the firearm, they decided to search the house the second time. During the search, they found a small grove. THD spoke with Lebowski about his grow, which contained 6 of the worst plants he had ever seen. The plants were 2 days in the flower cycle, but due to a few mishaps, Lebowski sure they would die. Lebowski said it would have been a miracle if they aptly would have obtained usable cannabis from them. Not only was his plant grow low, his equipment was nowhere near needed to produce a garden he could be sold for profit. He was running a 10 CFL lights, which none would have reached above 70 watts. The heavy producing gardens usually use 100-watt high pressure sodium or metal hide. To put this in a compromise, a 1,000-watt high pressure sodium bulb puts out 130 lumens, while a 70-watt CFT bulb, CFL bulb, excuse me. Yikes. Hang on one second, guys. I had somebody message me. Yeah, somebody had to ask me a quick question. I had to answer that. Sorry, guys, I do apologize. Um, yeah, but anyway, the point is he didn't have enough to make a substantial growth, and he's, this is ridiculous. I mean, wow. That's why it comes up to jury nullification, guys. I mean, really. I mean, I've been putting this story out here, and I hope everybody else is sharing this story too. That is ridiculous. You can, I got it posted up on my page. I believe I also posted up in Miss Green Jeans page as well on Facebook, and I know I shared it on Miss Green Jeans one on Twitter. That is crazy. So, wow. I don't know if we're gonna get Charles back or not, because I think he's still having problems. The problems might be out this way. We might have to cut this show a little short and try again on another day, guys, because I don't want to keep, going in and out, in and out, in and out. And broadcast won't be right. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair to you if I can't get my guests back on here because I'm having power issues because we're up on a storm warning. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. We'll give him a couple more seconds here. Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this show today. Hey, I appreciate everybody that did stop in. We have a tornado warning in effect, and it could be affecting what we're doing out here today. So, hey guys, check me out. I'll be doing a live broadcast on Instagram for about 10 to 15 minutes to cover the rest of the story here on 710 Radio. But for now, we're going to say adios. Friday's show, hopefully we won't have no tornado warnings. We're gonna be talking Norma out of North Central Florida. Better believe that's gonna be some drama for you, baby. Thank you once again, 710 Radio, for producing and sponsoring this show. Once again, we will have a full show tomorrow. Hey guys, for those who at this time, it is 25 minutes after the hour. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Smoking one, son. I'm out.